The Prelude by William Wordsworth. Book 8. A grove there is, whose boughs stretch from the western marge of Thurston Mere, with length of shade so thick that whoso glides along the line of low-roofed water moves as in a cloister. Once, while in that shade loitering, I watched the golden beams of light flung from the setting sun as they reposed in silent beauty on the naked ridge of a high eastern hill. Thus flowed my thoughts in a pure stream of words, fresh from the heart. Dear native regions, wheresoe'er shall close my mortal course, there will I think on you. Dying, will cast on you a backward look, even as this setting sun, albeit the veil is nowhere touched by one memorial gleam, doth with the fond remains of his last power still linger, and a farewell lustre sheds on the dear mountain tops where first he rose. Enough of humble arguments. Recall my song, those high emotions which thy voice has heretofore made known, that bursting forth of sympathy, inspiring and inspired, when everywhere a vital pulse was felt, and all the several frames of things, like stars, through every magnitude distinguishable, shone mutually indebted, or half lost, each in the other's blaze, a galaxy of life and glory. In the midst stood man, outwardly, inwardly contemplated, as, of all visible natures, crown, though born of dust, and kindred to the worm. A being, both in perception and discernment, first in every capability of rapture, through the divine effect of power and love, as, more than anything we know, instinct with Godhead, and, by reason and by will, acknowledging dependency sublime. Ere long the lonely mountains left, I moved, begirt from day to day with temporal shapes of vice and folly thrust upon my view, objects of sport and ridicule and scorn, manners and characters discriminate, and little bustling passions that eclipse, as well they might, the impersonated thought, the idea or abstraction of the kind. An idler among academic bowers, such was my new condition, as at large has been set forth. Yet here the vulgar light of present, actual, superficial life, gleaming through coloring of other times, old usages and local privilege, was welcome, softened, if not solemnized. This notwithstanding, being brought more near to vice and guilt, forerunning wretchedness, I trembled, thought at times of human life with an indefinite terror and dismay, such as the storms and angry elements had bred in me, but gloomier far, a dim analogy to uproar and misrule, disquiet, danger, and obscurity. It might be told, but wherefore speak of things common to all, that seeing, I was led gravely to ponder, judging between good and evil, not as for the mind's delight, but for her guidance, one who was to act, as sometimes to the best of feeble means I did, by human sympathy impelled, and, through dislike and most offensive pain, was to the truth conducted, of this faith never forsaken, that, by acting well and understanding, I should learn to love the end of life and everything we know.